Hello from the Sky Princess. Hey there, fellow adventurers. Welcome aboard and join me for my latest vacation. Today, I'm embarking on a 7-night cruise with my family on the Sky Princess. But before we set sail, let's rewind a bit. Yesterday, we flew from Houston, Texas to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Since we arrived a day early, we had some time to drive out to Everglades National Park for a few hours. Everglades National Park is just over an hour away from Fort Lauderdale. Wow is all I can say. Literally, after just a short walk, we began to encounter some of the park's incredible wildlife.
Probably mama.
Stay away from her.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Wait, mom.
I'm scared right now. I don't like turn my back to it.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I will yell. Don't turn your back out here.
Today we have boarded the ship and we are getting settled in for our 7-night sailing. Our home away from home for the next week is a mini suite cabin, which is plenty of room for the 3 of us. The ship has accommodations for up to 3,600 passengers with a variety of cabins to choose from. Today we are at the first stop of the cruise, Princess Cays, which is located at the southern end of the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas. The entire beach area is actually an exclusive private beach owned by Carnival Corporation, which owns Princess Cruises. So the only visitors at this port will be those on the cruise ship. Getting to the island is an adventure in itself, as you have to board a tender to reach the shore. To make the most of our day in paradise, we pre-purchased an umbrella and chair rental through our Princess Cruise planning app. It's amazing how easy it is to plan ahead and ensure a hassle-free experience. The Bahamas are known for their beautiful crystal clear water, and it definitely did not disappoint. In addition to my beach umbrella, I had also rented a floating chair. It was a perfect way to kick back and relax. If you purchased a Princess Cruise Line drink package, you can also utilize that here on Princess Cays. During lunch, all Princess Cruise guests are able to enjoy a complimentary backyard barbecue buffet. Now, here's a memorable twist. The day we spent in Princess Cays happened to be New Year's Eve. That evening, the main dining room had a special menu just for this occasion, which included steak and lobster. Later on that evening, the ship really started coming alive with the excitement and anticipation for the countdown to midnight. It was definitely a celebration I will never forget. Next up, we're docking in the colorful city of San Juan, Puerto Rico. We couldn't resist visiting the iconic Castillo San Cristobal Fortress, with a rich history dating back to the 16th century. This is a National Historic Site, so make sure you bring your National Park Pass or military ID if you have one, so you do not have to pay to get in. Otherwise, it was $10 for each person over 15. There are tunnels and even a dungeon within the fort. It is 3 levels with some pretty steep inclines, but the views at the top are totally worth it. After we were done at the fort, we walked around and explored San Juan a little bit. We ended up at a restaurant called El Patio and indulged in some authentic local Puerto Rican cuisine and sipped on Puerto Rico's signature drink, the Pina Colada. Our adventure continues in Amber Cove, Dominican Republic. It was raining when we arrived, but that did not stop us from enjoying our pre-booked excursion, the 7 Damawagwa waterfalls. This tour is an adrenaline-pumping one where you had the opportunity to jump off or slide down each of the 7 waterfalls. It was very adventurous and is not for the faint of heart. If you are thinking about doing something like this, I suggest you research first and decide if it is something right for you prior to booking, because this is not an excursion for everyone. On some of the taller ones, if you did not want to jump or slide down, there was a ladder that you could go down, but even though I'm afraid of heights, I felt like jumping was easier than going down the ladder. On our way back to the port, we stopped at a local vendor and our guide gave us a quick lesson on the national drink for the Dominican Republic, Mamajuana.
My Mumbai. This one have cinema was in red wine, honey, and rum. And we drink like the tequila. How? Shot. 1 shot to be happy. 2 shots to be drunk. 3 shots you just live 8 hours.
Back at the port, we grabbed some food before heading back on the ship. Last but certainly not least, we're making our way to the idyllic island of Grand Turk in Turks and Caicos, which is an exclusive beachfront center for cruise guests. One of the great things about this port is you don't have to walk far at all to enjoy the amenities. You literally walk right off the ship to the beach. To the right of the ship is a more rocky area that is great for snorkeling, and to the left is a sandy, beautiful beach. In addition to the beautiful beaches, the cruise center also has a large swimming pool, shopping, and the largest Margaritaville bar and restaurant ever built as of the date of this video. If you're even thinking about going over to the snorkel area, please bring some water shoes. There were a lot of rocks and sea urchins, so water shoes would really help protect your feet. After a morning of snorkeling and then a lunch at Margaritaville, we really just spent the rest of the day relaxing in the beautiful ocean and having fun. At the end of the day, we bid farewell to the Carnival Mardi Gras as they sailed off from the cruise port, and then we watched a beautiful Caribbean sunset as we began sailing back to Florida. I've been on the Sky Princess for 6 nights and I've had a great time. The ship is beautiful with a variety of entertainment and activities. Our cabin stateroom category, which was a mini suite, was very comfortable for the 3 of us. The shows and entertainment were fun with comedy, magic, and other production shows. There was a really fun show that goes throughout the week called The Voice of the Ocean, and cruise guests participate by competing in 3 different rounds or as a member of the audience voting for their favorite singer. The last day at sea is the final round where the audience votes for the final winner. There were some cooking and culinary demonstrations, and we attended one of those for the last day at sea, and they let us walk through one of the ship's kitchens and get a first-hand glimpse on what is needed to cook food for the ship's 3,600 guests. At the end of the walkthrough, the chefs gave us a round of applause as we were leaving the kitchen, but I really felt like we should be the ones applauding them. Speaking of food, we really enjoyed the food on the ship. The buffet and the main dining room were both really great. There were some specialty restaurants that are an extra charge, and I recommend trying those if you can. We got to try a few of them, not all of them, but we really enjoyed our meals there. Some of the other amenities on the ship included a mini golf putting area, basketball court, jogging track, and fitness center. Thanks for coming along with me on my 7-night Caribbean cruise on the Sky Princess. If you're looking to travel anytime in the future, please reach out to me and let me know. I'm a travel agent and I would love to help you plan your next trip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.